There it goes. Okay, so if you'd like to just take a nice deep breath, have a stretch, have a wriggle, and then just come to land like we're kind of screwing ourselves into the ground until we feel that contact. So I invite you to take 3 deep breaths. And as we release the breath, feeling any little tightness, any little niggle, any emotion we're really holding on to, just soften a little. Letting go, inviting ourselves to let go of anything we're holding on to that really isn't necessary. And if you like to just do a tiny bit of movement, gathering in, nice big breath, breathe in, breathing out, very, very soft arms and fingers as if we're pushing down a bubble. Imagine that we're sort of draining or letting go of all those little thoughts that we're holding on to. Nice breath in, and then we breathe out down. We'll do 3. Any tightness we're holding on to in the body. This movement just helps us to ground in the body. Last one, breathing in, breathe out gently, as if from the head all the way down through the body. We're gently pushing anything that we're holding on to that isn't necessary, letting it go. Feeling the earth beneath your sitting bones, your legs and your feet, bringing your awareness there. And then if we imagine that we've got a little thread attached to the crown of the head and it's supporting us from above, inviting the body to lengthen very softly, very gently. Let's be kind to this body. And checking in with the jaw and the face and softening. Softening through the throat and the chest and the front of the body as we open, giving the body space. And then not forgetting those shoulders. Noticing what they're up to this morning and seeing if we can, however they are, soften them a little. Might notice that they can drop maybe an inch. And let's find now we've got our posture, let's find our intention and motivation this morning. So our intention is to bring a bit of self-compassion, a bit of acceptance, self-acceptance for however we are right now into our practice. And let's bring to mind our motivation for wanting to practice this morning. What inspired you to click that button? And I invite you now to Become aware of the breathing. Now, if it's comfortable for you, you might want to place a hand on the heart, or just feeling the touch of the hand on another part of the body. Maybe you might have a little niggle or a pain this morning, or just resting your hands in your lap and feeling, noticing how it feels as they touching each other. And a gesture of kindness towards ourselves as we begin this practice. Feeling the warmth of the hand on the body. And we could imagine, if we want to, that there's some sunshine radiating out from the hand and going into the body. A sense of soothing. And if you have your hand on your heart, you might be able to feel your body moving, might be able to feel your heart beating, and recognizing that the body's doing this all by itself. Nothing to do for us here. Just let go and relax. The body's breathing itself, the heart's beating. And as John Kabat-Zinn would say, if we're breathing, there's more right with us than wrong with us. So I invite you now to deepen the breath, drawing the breath deeper into the body, maybe making the belly move. And then lengthening through the out breath, noticing the relaxing quality of the out breath. So during the practice, we can let go a little bit more and a little bit more. Allow the body to relax. Giving ourselves permission just for 20 minutes to stop, create space, and relax. And to help us do this, let's regulate the breath for a while. So breathing in to a count of 3 or 4. Breathing out for a count of 3 or 4. Only going as far as it's comfortable for your body. If you can only breathe into 1 or 2, that's fine. Equalizing the in-breath and the out-breath with our attention on the sensations of breathing, the movement of the body, the cycle of the breath. Or the counting, or maybe saying phrases. I know I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing out. You might notice the mind popping thoughts in, might be a memory of something to do, something from the past, something quite random. Just sitting back in the body, we're relaxed now, sitting back in the body and just watching these thoughts appear, noticing how they arise and how they display themselves. And then if we leave them alone, they just dissolve of their own accord. And seeing how it feels to sit back in the body and just notice these thoughts, but without getting attached to them or engage with them, despite how sticky they are. And bringing mind back to focus on the breathing, counting. And noticing that softening quality of the out breath. He breathes in oxygen, body lets go. And then gently letting go of breathing the body and allow the body to breathe itself once more, noticing how that feels. And checking in with the sensations across this body. So it's likely that a niggle in the body or a discomfort or the pressure of the body against the ground are the strongest sensations, and that might be where your mind goes first. So just noticing that, curious about it. And using this relaxing quality of the out breath to maybe soften as we breathe into any tightness or contraction. Breathing out into the space around it. As if we're giving it room to breathe. And then I invite you to become curious about the other sensations across the body. Aware that if we let go of the labels of the body or our image of the body, there's a whole constellation of sensation going on. Aware of the whole body breathing, and invite you to bring this sense of compassion for ourselves. Here we are, landed in this human body. No spare in the closet. This is it. This is how it feels to be human and alive. Feel a hand on the heart, a soothing touch. It's not always easy. Seeing if we can recognize that here we are all together, and each and every one of us, all human beings, find being human difficult sometimes. Rather than pushing away how we're feeling, can we accept how we're feeling? Relax. And recognize that there's good as well as the difficulty. So maybe we can bring some phrases in to help us. May I have strength. May I have courage. May I find the courage to just accept everything as it is. Feeling a soothing touch, tapping into that flow of kindness that's deep within all of us. However we're feeling, no right or wrong way to feel, that it's okay, that we're there for ourselves. And as we recognize this feeling, being human in the body, extending our awareness to our mood and our emotions and how we're feeling from the external forces that we get bombarded with sometimes. Can we find this kindness in the center, to be kind to ourselves no matter what's happening? A sense of common humanity, that we all feel the same way at some point in time. As we just rest for a while, recognizing how we're feeling in this moment, in this body, in our being, with all our emotions. A sense of finding this kindness towards ourselves to give us the strength to cope when life is a bit crazy. And as we recognize how we're feeling, noticing any tendency of the mind to want to focus on anything that's wrong, I invite you to bring to mind something that's made you smile recently, no matter how small that is. You might have spotted a little robin, the sunrise this morning, as the earth turns into another season and the days begin to get longer. Just a small thing that's made you smile, no matter how small. It's bringing it to your mind, recognizing that a little bit of joy can live side by side with any other feelings that we have. May we all be well. May we all be happy. May we all live life with ease. May we have the strength to cope. Sense of coming to rest now. Allowing, open, curious as to how we are. Sense of kindness towards ourselves. So we feel the earth beneath us, holding the body. And we feel the body holding the mind. giving ourselves permission to create a space to just rest. Resting in our awareness, allowing everything to be just as it is, finding the breath once more, noticing how it's moving and rocking your body, letting go, gentle focus on the breath. Anytime the mind wanders off, gently guiding it back to the sensations of breathing or the feel of the body being rocked by the breath. A sense of nothing to do. Anytime you notice mind chasing a thought, difficulty arising, feeling the soothing touch of your hand on your heart. This is a moment of discomfort. Just like me, everyone feels the discomfort too sometimes and finds it difficult. And may I just accept how things are, that it's part of life, and soften around it. And may I have the strength to cope with my life, my day. Just resting in that sense of kindness. Allowing it to fill us up, absorbing it into our being. And as we are feeling filled up with this sense of kindness, you can always imagine it like a glow of sunshine in the body, in our being. And as it begins to overflow, let's begin to send some good wishes to each other, heartfelt wishes. May you all be well. May you all be happy. May you all live life with ease. And then let's send our good wishes out into the world to touch the heart of every being. In our shared wish to be well and happy and live life with ease. And for there to be peace. And maybe we can make an intention to take this sense of kindness for ourselves into our day, no matter what it brings, staying in the center with our little glow of kindness. So I invite you to move, stretch the body in any way it needs to move or stretch. So gradually bring yourself back.